It's 7:36 a.m. and I'm walking my way to school, when suddenly I spot something. It's an unused bracket screwed onto a post. Memories came flashing through my mind like a flashback as I recalled the time when I was attentively listening to lectures in class until the time I did not understand anything anymore. Going back, I observed similarities to the figures in problems we have previously solved related to rigid bodies, particularly those involving the equivalent system of forces. From there, I know I have to solve this or my mind won't be at ease. Let's say that this is point A and this is point B, and there's an 800 Newton force here acting on the bracket at an angle of 60 degrees. Let's determine the moment of the force at point B. Assume we are given a vertical length of 160 mm and a horizontal length of 200 mm. The first and very important part to do is to draw a figure and label it. This is the bracket and the force that acting on it, as well as the x and y components and the points A and B, and the vertical and horizontal distance. First, let's calculate the forces of x and y components. The force of the component x is equal to the force times cosine theta, which is 800 cosine 60 degrees, equals 400 Newton. The force of the y component is equal to the force times sine theta, which is 800 sine 60 degrees, is equal to 693 Newton. Next, let's calculate the moment of each component. The moment of x component is equal to the force of x component times the perpendicular distance, which means 400 times 0.16 is equal to 64 Newton meter. The moment of component y is equal to the force of component y times the perpendicular distance, which is 693 times 0.2 is equal to 139 Newton meter. Since we already have the moment of each component, we can now calculate the moment about point B by adding the moment of x and y component. So 64 Newton meter plus 139 Newton meter is equal to 203 Newton meter. Clockwise direction. And there you have it, problem solved. Always remember that when solving the moment, don't forget to write the direction.
And now I realized I am late. Goodbye.